Node.js can be downloaded from the Node.js website. Once downloaded, it can be installed. I use Visual Studio Code as my code editor. After downloading it, you can also install Visual Studio Code. Now, let's create a folder for our Node.js project. We'll name the folder First Project. Once Visual Studio Code is open, we can open the newly created folder. Next, let's create a new JavaScript file. You can name it app.js or choose any other name you prefer. Now, let's check if Node.js is working. You can add a text to the newly created file using console.log. Open a new terminal and navigate to our project folder. Use the command node filename.js to run the file. The text should be displayed, confirming that Node.js is working. This is an example of how you can comment using double slashes. The require HTTP statement allows you to include the HTTP module in your Node.js application, giving you access to powerful HTTP server and client functionality. You can assign it to a constant variable, such as HTTP. You can then use http.createServer function with a callback function that takes the request and response parameters. Assign the server to a variable and finally use server.listen to specify the port number, such as 3000. Now, we can display an HTML page. Use the response variable and set the appropriate headers using res.setHeader. The content type should be set to text/HTML. You can provide the HTML content as a string, including the necessary tags like HTML, head, title, body, and h1. Finally, use res.end to send the response. To start the server, run the command node.js. The server should be running. You can access the web page by opening a browser and navigating to localhost 3000. The web page should be displayed. To stop the server, press Ctrl+C. To make changes, stop the server with Ctrl+C, make the necessary changes, and then run the server again. The changes should be reflected. Next, let's create an HTML page named index.html. You can put all the HTML tags from the previous script into this file. Remove the HTML part from the JavaScript file. To retrieve the HTML file path, use the require path statement. To read the HTML file, require the fs package. The require fs statement includes the built-in fs module in your Node.js application, which provides file system-related functionality. Use the fs.read file function to read the file, using path.join __dirname filename.html to get the complete path of the HTML file. Specify the encoding as UTF-8 and provide a callback function with parameters for error and data. Check if there is an error when reading the file. If there is an error, display it using res.end, and set the status code to 500. Otherwise, display the data with a status code of 200. To run it using an npm script, initialize a new Node.js project with npm in it. Provide the necessary details, such as the package name and description. A package.json file will be created in your folder. In the package.json file, you can include a script named start with the command node.js. Save the file. Now, you can use the command npm start to run the project. To stop the server, use Ctrl+C. Thank you for watching.